Angel swings so boomfully that her bosom pops the buttons of her blood. She's not even got any buttons. If I gained money every time I told a medical professional to go f themselves, I would be slightly less poor than I am now. Summer Starling has once again stormed the premises, and your business maid is refusing to come within 100 feet of her, so it has fallen to me to introduce her. So nuts, and welcome back to Max Gentleman Sexy Business. We are in the business of obviously just being absolutely sexy, but also paying taxes, fighting people in the park, and obviously going to the barber shop to get your mussy trimmed up as well. Things are moving along rather well, rather swiftly, and it's fine. I'm about to reduce my taxes to nothing, just living that ripping people off life. I'm gonna continue to invest. Look at everybody in their fields of speciality. Look at them so happy with themselves. You are indeed, madam. Go hang out with Penny. It's gonna have to be Cassius. We need to go on at least one date with this asshole. 15, hit me. You know what? Never mind.
A moment.
The fates have decided that is not in the cards for us. We're never going to go on a date with Cassius ever. Eager district or deep district? Conversion efficiency in the offices or Moxie and market? Conversion efficiency in the offices, because the offices do help once I have a shit ton of executives. We've done it. Another district down. I had the theory that the power of hell were being channeled into our realm via your rival's building holdings. When you know what the basement of the district boss we just defeated was another hellish altar with some sort of dark relic. This got really out of business territory pretty quick. It was remarkably reminiscent of where I first found Cassius. I took liberty of destroying everything. I don't claim to understand how all this divine stuff works, but a good smashing is pretty universal. Is that safe? Cool, what's our dark relics? If only Vicky was here. If I'm hearing this correctly, the latest business trend is dark relics. Maybe I should look into getting one. That is highly unadvised, sir. The only reason I can handle these relics is because my soul is already offset pretty far in the opposite direction. Sir, please promise that if a celestial being comes to make you a deal, you won't take it. Of course! No promises. I promise I won't make any deals with any gods unless we sort this mess out. Good enough. We still need to focus on the crux of this predicament. The whole cleanse a misdeed exit sexy business. What does that even mean? How dare you? Sexy business obviously is... Business maid, help. No, if you recall, I'm trapped in a contract with Heaven. And based on my loose translation, there's an exit clause involving some sort of misdeed of mine. Right then, perhaps we should start by listing out all of your past misdeeds. It's going to be a problem. You see, I'm a bit of a... lawless thief, criminal mastermind, underworld kingpin, Queenpin? I was going to say puckish rogue, but yes, essentially. You see, I commit crimes as effortlessly as painters paint and fish swims and a child falls down the stairs. It's second nature to me. How many children are... Anyway, my criminal record is innumerable. Name a crime and I've done it. I believe you. Is that a real challenge? You know I can't turn down a challenge. Bring me some stairs and some children. Indeed it is. Go on, name a crime. Shoplifting, resisting arrest, rude gestures. Duh, come on, ask me a hard one. Blackmail, fraud, tax evasion. Of course, mere child's play. Stealing from the rich, giving to the poor, insulting the queen. Everyone should do that, but unfortunately she's dead. Giving to the poor. A hobby of mine, yes. Grand Theft Horse, reckless endangerment of federal officer, stealing candy from a baby. Stories that tell about the one down in the prison. Murder most foul, murder least fair, true neutral murder. Punks who want to get murdered shouldn't run their mouths off. Vandalism involving lots of drawings of dicks. Bloating blindfold without a license. Running a red light while wearing an obscene hat and flicking off the authorities. No amount of dicks she smells and nods. Public urination. Knife fight on sanctioned grounds. Eating drugs. Oh, now you're just making me nostalgic. Sticking gum under the table, leaving the toilet seat up, farting and then blaming it on the dog. Sure, but I don't think that one's technically a crime. What if we were just to look up your actual criminal record? that would be helpful. I can only write off so many things from my mind. I regularly have that scrubbed, although maybe set on fire is more accurate. Can you recall any particular crimes that you feel bad about doing? I'm not exactly a remorseful type. All of my so-called crimes were justified as far as I'm concerned. Think of me as a modern-day Robin Hood, but sexier. Fuck over the asses and give to the less of the classes. I'm still working on the catchphrase. I think that was pretty good. That's all well and good, but we need something to fix your so-called misdeed. Sure, let's put our heads together. I'm open to ideas. Are there any crimes you committed that could have been had unintended consequences? Perhaps a few reverse crimes will offset your karma, or maybe you could try feeling remorse. Go on, everyone at home, all you nuggets, try feeling remorse. Do it. Did you do it? Didn't think so. Are you implying that a single person could not play judge, jury, and executioner? Do you think one person could be trusted to understand what's best for everyone in any given situation? What? No, I would never. The rich are obviously more qualified to make these judgments. I only pick two to play safe. Sounds to me like you're 2/3 assisting it. Two-thirds assing it, sorry. You don't know who that last third of an ass will be, so you can't guarantee results. Alright. Let me just quickly think back on some of my crimes. Well, I suppose there's a realm of possibility where setting fire to an old mill could have hurt someone. And there's that time I poisoned the London water supply, or that time that I intentionally put a cat in a tree. Do any of those sound like they could have somehow spiraled out of control when I wasn't looking? I mean, the cat in the tree one. If you did all of these in the same day, you know, dominoes. That poor cat. Oh no, that poor kitty, you monster. Calm down. Bongo should be fine. First of all, he's a Prionalarus bengalensis. You could have just said forest cat. A forest cat, known for their tree climbing prowess. But putting the cat in the tree was a distraction tactic for my mark. Thomas Morris, the #1 manufacturer of toxic wallpaper using arsenic pigments. Like most in Victorian London, he willingly poisoned all of England for a quick buck and gave the decorative art industry a bad name. He needed to be removed from the equation. Did you murder him? I do so love murder. Certainly deserved it, but no, I took a more poetic route and secretly replaced all the wallpaper in his house with his own toxic product. Also, his factory might have gotten a little exploded by mistaken shipment of dynamite, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Anyway, I suppose we can take a trip to the tree to put the kitty cat in. How long has that cat been up there? And I can prove to you that he's not still up there. You arrive at the tree in question, sitting on the branches and immaculate. Yeah, skeleton. Oh shit. A nearby groundskeeper swoops around the tree. You here visit the Bongo Memorial? Was you a friend of his? He made many friends, I can't keep track of them. What? Who are you? Yes, sirree, that old Bongo favourite branch. Legend has it his owner was too sickly to keep him from coming to hang out here with everyone in the park. When old Bongo passed away, the community pitched in and had this creepy statue made from his bones so that he could be put in the tree to remind him of him. Woo! Well, that's weird, but not my fault. And if anything, I helped Bongo find his favourite spot. So, it sounds to me that I was right all along, and you should probably stop questioning my tactics. Doesn't seem like there's any misdeeds to my end here. Any other bright ideas of how to unburden my soul? We could try some reverse crimes. A reverse crime? That does sound more my speed, but I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. We let a crime happen to you. That's counteracting your own crimes. The opposite of crime is law. Let's create a new law. Can we unmurder Vicky? Can we unmurder someone? Okay. Love you. Let's make a new law then. Pep! Oh, that doesn't sound fun at all. Nonsense. Passing laws is all about whipping up angry mobs. Does getting politicians drunk sound fun? Let's come up with something fun and obscene and then pay someone else to pass it. Spoken like a true politician, sir. Alright, so it should be legal to train cows, erect a statue, or wear purple socks. That says crows. Train crows! I want a murder of crows that are at my behest. Let's make, well, if we legalize it, then everybody can have one. But I'm rich, so mine will be larger. Alright, let's get a little more obtuse. It's illegal to train crows without a 4-year degree. Cool hat. Now for a loophole. Illegal to train crows without a cool hat, except if you have a doctor's note, if you have exactly 5 kids, if you've served in the military. If you have exactly 5 kids. Excellent, sir. Excellent. Law, even. Allow me to strap it into the newspaper, boys, and as well as strap of cash that is going to rate the new laws these days. Within the hour, the newspaper boy returns with the paper containing some news. Angel snatches from the news holster. Breaking. New law passed. Illegal to train crows without a cool hat, except if you have exactly 5 kids. No, that was a spectacular waste of time and resources. I don't think it has any effect on my situation. What else you got? You could try feeling remorse. Wait, maybe if you and Cassius have sex, you're positive and negative, it changes what equalize. That's your answer for everything. Well, it's worked 83% of the time. I'll ask Business Maid to check the math on that, but I'm pretty sure that's spot on. Business Maid, thank you. There's no way repairing the rift in our eternal souls could possibly be that easy. Right? The door bursts open with a lusty gust of wind. Cassius stands in the doorway, his shirt torn into tasteful tatters that reveal delicious glimpses of his heavily sweaty chest. Angel swims so boomfully that her bosom pops the buttons of her blouse. She's not even got any buttons. She wilts with the hand across her brow. And Cassius catches her in his throbbing grip. Cassius, the sight of you and your pixum chest has given me the vapors. I tore my shirt to shreds when I realized I could no longer spend a moment without you, my darling. Oh, Cassius, I have dreamed of the day you would pin me against your rock-hard abs of hardened steel. Now take me into your arms and against the wall, you handsome devil. Cassius and Angel kiss, tongues battling in the wind, animalistically lust that cannot be tamed. Angel thrusts her bountiful bosom upwards. Gasping lustfully at Cassius's ripped served clothes asunder. She rolls her fingers in his deep, labyrinthine chest cavity of hair, of man hair. I could. Is this? Are they playing a joke on us? I have never been. I could have never prepared my heart for the line and loins for the way your heart and loins feel against my heart and loins. This is terribly written. Fucking at-home mum reading. Nor I. Mine. With coxsome strength. She just lifts Angel from the ground and pins her dickfully to the wall. Yes, oh yes, let us consummate our love, my love. The busting tremor, Angel rides Cassius with all the equine thrills of her years riding the loony moors of her family's far-flung country estate. Prime from the cocking, Cassius thrusts thrustily. As if Angel were a robot in which she competed during his days at the University for Rich Lads. Oh boy. As she bounces tentfully, Angel grabs the wallpaper, which isn't toxic, faded as her family's lost glory so hard that she rips a lusty strip from it. Yes, my dearest of darlings, let us tear away our pasts and fuck our way into a future together. Cassius lets out a cockful horror as his libidinous lovemaking threatens to tear down the walls of society that has constrained them. The room shakes with the force of their fornication so forcefully that Angel cries out with a boomsome moan as she clings to Cassius' rippling shoulders. Their love explodes between them in a throbbing white-hot heat. They collapse atop each other with heavy chests and sexful sighs. Ah, most darling Angel, who is also an angel in my heart. We must now fuck apart the foundation of our family's ancient love. Oh, mate. No. Angel's ass tickles buttfully. As Cassius, I like how the dictionary hasn't shown up because none of these are words. As Cassius grabs it and rolls her over onto the carpet where Angel's father once forbade their love. Wait, isn't this my house? Over and over again. They sexually shag until every room in the estate has witnessed their wanting and looked upon their lust. As they embrace, they realize their souls are free and the power of love was the answer all along. With the main narrative hook of the story being completed early, everyone went home and the story was finished. They all lived happily ever after. The end. Anyhow, what do you think? It's just a first draft, but I think it could work. What the hell was that? Was that supposed to be me? That was absolute garbage. Well, any criticism is appreciated. First of all, the character's motivations are absurd. I have never lived on the moors, and who talks like that? It's called creative license, you Philistine. Just consider it, is all I'm saying. I'll just leave you to it then. That was absurd. It would never happen. Is that all you got? God. That was the best 5-minute filler arc that has ever been made in video game history. Thank you. Maybe you could just try feeling remorse, you know? What a tremendously awful idea. Why would I purposely feel bad about something? Sorry, I guess I feel bad about pointing out how bad your idea is. I'm thinking about how I must feel to be you and just have such terrible ideas and then also have them pointed out in front of everyone. Yep, feels bad. There, that's remorse, see? I did it. Right. Now, do that again, but this time think of the people you did crimes to. You're so close to a breakthrough. Take it a step further. Take a deep, introspective breath or ouch, my feels. Sigh, Angel closes her eyes. And thinks back. Okay, I'm envisioning some of the people I've hurt. I'm thinking about their faces. They're very punchable faces. I'm reflecting on how they laugh and cheer while being horrible dicks. Now I'm thinking about how they look like pathetic little creatures after I'd beaten the snot out of them and set fire to their property. And now I feel proud of what I've done to them, taking their smug little punk asses to school. Now I'm wondering if I can hurt them some more. Yep, now I'm planning more crimes. Angel opens her eyes. We'll have a dozen new ideas for poetic and ironic revenge. No remorse in there though, mostly satisfaction. Either way, this doesn't seem to be doing anything for my soul. I just feel like lying in bed and eating cookies all day. This sucks. Is that all you got? Yep, our ideas. Gun? You got another novel for us to read in the interim? No? Okay. You're right, I don't think the bad deed binding me has anything to do with the unconventionally extra legal lifestyle. I suspect it not going to be able to break the contract without a proper translation of the text. I'm not particularly versed in ancient languages or celestial law, however. I may have an underworld associate who is. Of course you do! Is it Vicky? I know Vicky. I love Vicky. I'll go get Vicky. I don't have Vicky yet. God damn it. Is it Vicky? I know Vicky. I already tried asking for help, but apparently this just isn't the same kind of thing. And then she got insulted that I think all the supernatural junk is the same. Yeah, she would do that. It isn't all the same. And then she got offended I called it junk, and then I felt like the eyes and jars and all shelves were judging me. Anyhow, now I don't think Vicky can help us with this one. So I think our only hope is my other associate. Unfortunately, she threatened to stuff my ass down my throat and pull it back out my ass if she ever saw me again. My goodness. Normally you need to pay extra for that kind of stuff. But it seems like we're going to make a headway on this curse. We're going to need all the help we can get. I'll get started on the peace offering for my associate and see if I can track her down before my ass ends up places. You get back to work defeating your rivals. With each conquest, you can think a little more clearly. Thanks for helping out today, sir. I might not have been very fruitful, but at least we were able to rule a few things out. And also to make sure we don't invite Gunn to any more meetings. I'll get started on a new angle. Angel exits, makes her exit through a window as usual. Good to know that she's still here, though. God, that was so much. Sir, your physician says that you're in need of your annual examination, but you are the epitome of health. Send one of your workers dressed as you. I'm sure they'll have a mask from last year's you-themed masquerade. You should decline with a vase of roses and a note saying thank you, but your opinion is insignificant to me. Or I will remind the physician I charge by the minute to access my hot bod, aka my perfect physical specimen. I gain money from doing that for telling my man. If I gained money every time I told a medical professional to go fuck themselves, I would be slightly less poor than I am now. Gain, spend money, gain, lose more. This one then. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is not good. This is not a good start. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You're doing great. You're doing fantastic, bud. But just a wee bit more. Just move those. Come on, move that little corgi back. That's it. You're doing great. Fantastic. Deviating slightly, but you can do it. Come on. Well, this will be the first. No, I was gonna say this might have been the first time ever that my dog comes in first, but no such luck. Cassius and Angel team. Oh, no! It all resets for the next campaign. Tits. God damn it. Taxes collected, Zilcho. Taxes due, 20%. Told you I'd make everybody back to normal again. It just cost me a decent amount of cashish though. Limited time, smart, max, and penny. Here's your smut. And there's a censored image. Oh god. Never pursue your own creative expression. Use poor person as an improved... Yep, as an improvised blunt weapon, yep. Have sexual features that are 20% lesser in size, shape, or color, of which is considered desirable, or disagree with everyone and no one likes you. I kind of feel like this is already your vibe. Abstain from partaking of libations. Invite that really annoying guy... I don't know if she did that one, I guess. 2, 3 is pretty good. Is that enough for a date? That's enough for a date. Why is it blue?
I feel refreshed.
Oh, we don't get to date? Oh, there's not like a date. Oh, the outfit is nice. We don't get like a date with them? Oh man, I'm kind of... Oh, that's kind of disappointing. But maybe it just cuts out the whole, like, talk thing. It's literally just, like, straight to getting the outfits and getting the smuts. Secretive stats are hidden. I can't see their attack or defense values. I just realized that we're getting these assholes already. A hidden trait will... the trait remains hidden until the challenge... Oh, interesting. Time for another exec. Do we want Summer, Starling, Becky, or Max Gentleman? We want... I kind of want my battle maidens again. Summer... ... to you too, dear. So the royal family was wondering if they might pop over to check on your progress. No. Let's have them over and enjoy a little gloating regarding how much progress you've made against your rivals. Your time is precious. You should put them off until you've defeated your rivals in full, or I'll mislead them. Our victory will be even more delicious if it's a surprise. If it's a surprise, spend money, gain nothing. Gain that, gain 2. Gain that, gain money. I want to do... this one.
I'm in tip-top shape.
A new date? With who? I don't understand. Why have we got a date option? Let's do this. Let's attend the gala. Yes, right. So this is putting my stratagem into play. Bon. Hi dear, welcome back. You are going to be getting a pristine moustache. Because now that we all have synergy already, it means that you and my good old friend Gun Moses over there are both going to be getting nice trim and then heading over and hiring as many slaves to the cause as possible. Who am I dating though? And why? Oh, because it was already at max, it just needed a trigger. Summer. Good day, sir. Summer Starling has once again stormed the premises, and your business maid is refusing to come within 100 feet of her, so it has fallen to me to introduce her. Yes, hello, well met, etc. I'm here today because, as a result of your various charms, I have come to find you so very... Summer consults a dog-eared volume labelled The Big Book of Deceptions. Attractive, that I simply must go out with you once more. I have planned a day of lively activities which include sailing, shooting, and definitely no retribution for your possible association to my arch nemesis. What say you? Are you seduced? Are you seduced yet? Hey. Hey. Are you seduced? Good. Move. I'm not opposed to that treatment. You're pretty, so I'll pretty much do whatever you say. Sure, but only because we agree you definitely aren't going to murder me, or, can we take a rain check? Wonderful, let's go. Summer hurries into her carriage and makes haste to the beach, where a magnificent yacht awaits you. Yeah, a sailboat, but for rich people. I thought we might go for a romantic voyage together, and sea is a perfect metaphor for love, lethal, unpredictable, and wet. No, it's sometimes a bit salty. Fucking sorry. I'm sorry. As summer leads you aboard, you notice a sign on the beach, beware of sharks. What's for lunch? Tea and sandwiches for one. I mean, for two. The boat launches, and soon you're in the middle of the ocean. Sailing, the salty air, the crashing waves, the constant threat of drowning. Speaking of which, put on this life vest. Summer throws a life vest over your shoulders. It's actually just several bags of sand painted orange. Itchy. What's that over there? You turn to look and Summer knocks you overboard with an oar. You're now treading water with sandbags around your neck, and they are indeed a whole ton of sharks here. When life gives you lemons, punch a shark. Pretend that you're also a shark. You think you recognise these sharks. Happily wave hello to the sharks. There's Dan, Elizabeth, Roderick, Josephine. All of the card sharks whose dens you frequent back in London. You'd forgotten that they were all taking snorkeling lessons together. These sharks are not as advertised. I want my money back. Not a chance, Scanticles to the sharks. See you later, sucker. With that, the whole gang of them swam away to hustle another day. Woo! I grow weary of sailing. Let's go shooting instead. I'm sure that'll be much safer. Summer whisks you away with the wharf and out to the countryside where you find a meadow full of guns. I find shooting to be a wonderful bonding experience, don't you? Don't answer. Today we'll be shooting apples off of each other's heads with these extremely inaccurate muskets. Don't worry, it's all completely safe for the person doing the shooting. Would you like to go first or second? Second? Great, I'll fire first. You go stand over there. Why do I feel as though if I'd said it first, she would have went, cool, you're putting the apple in your head first. It's like, heads, I win. Tails, you lose. Oh, and I suppose you can place an apple on your head if you absolutely must. Once your position, Summer points to the musket straight at you and sights down the barrel. It doesn't seem like she's really trying to hit the apple. Song, sir. It's been whatever the opposite of a pleasure is. You hear the crack of the musket shot. A bullet is whirling straight towards your face. Catch the bullet in your teeth. Lock eyes with the bullet and slowly shake your head. Yes, you give the bullet the most disapproving look in your arsenal. It recognises its choices. It could have been part of the fishing lure, a barbell, or some delicious horse paint. But instead, look at what it's become. A tool of destruction. Pathetic. The bullet drops forlornly to the ground, defeated. Forlorning. Desperately sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Alexa, don't do that. Also, I don't have an Alexa. What are you doing? You called it projectile. Get up. Up, I say. Stubborn and uncooperative. Like a lot of these jokes I'm trying to make. Next word, projectile. Something shot out of a gun or a cannon or, you know, wink face. You can tell by third act that the writers were getting a bit stressed. But the bullet pays Summer no mind. It is heavy with regret and also lead. Perhaps we should do something else. I'm afraid I've demoralized all of your bullets. Hey, weren't you shooting that in my face, weren't you? They do seem to have gone a bit limp at that. Curse you. I tire of shooting in any case. Let us adjourn, perhaps, to a remote cottage I have rented for our exclusive use. Adjourn to take a break. Oh, I like the way you think. I'm not sure I'm comfortable being alone with you. I'm sure that will continue indefinitely. Let's go now, chop chop. Are you seduced yet? Summer throws you to her garage and takes off for the country. This has been a fucking day, I'll tell you. See the day that someone takes me out on a date and we go on a boat and I get high-fived off the sharks and then we go shooting and then we go to a cottage. That's a busy day. You arrive soon after the dilapidated shack in the woods. Dilapidated, in state of ruin or disrepair, can apply to places or people. My life is often dilapidated. See? Used it in a sentence. Well, here we are. That's a romantic dinner inside or something. Go on in. Wow, I loved romantic dinners. Are you coming in with me? Great question. The answer is no. Summer kicks you into the shack and locks the door behind you. You hear the unmistakable sound of the building you're inside of getting set on fire. It's very distinct. Pretty soon, your eyes confirm your ears' suspicion. Flames begin to crawl up the walls. Whatever will you do? Simply refuse to believe it. Seduce the flames or bury the fire under all the gold coins in your pocket. Nah, look, we have the highest charisma stat, alright? Seduce them flames. You bite your lower lip and strike a provocative pose. The fire is intrigued. You invite the fire back to your mansion. You tell it you've got a fireplace where it can burn all night long. It turns out that the fire is a sort of inanimate object that is extremely uncomfortable as the subject of frank sexual desire. In the face of your white-hot lust, it fizzles to coals. Good thing too, because you're thinking, inviting fire back to your house? What a bullshit idea. You emerge from the smouldering shack, ready for another barely concealed threat from Summer, but she seems too busy being trapped under a burning tree. Yes, it was probably a bad idea to set a wooden shack on fire in the middle of the forest. Did you come all the way out here just to deliver one smug opinion? No, I came all the way out here because I was afraid you were going to murder my employer. I've halted 3 attempts already this evening. I'm a busy, busy man. Don't tell the king, sir, but their cockamamie schemes was likely a result of smoke inhalation. Luckily, I was here to put the flames out. Cockamamie? Do you really need me to find it? Oh, it means ridiculous. Oops. I should have been here sooner, but you trained assassins were quite resilient, considering they were armadillos with knives strapped onto their backs. Death hedgehogs. Are you done now? Can we move on to the part where you get me out from under this tree? Indubitably! Only if you admit this has all been a ruse to get closer to me. That's insane and you're an idiot. Counterpoint, this fire is hot, so sure, why not? You're right. Now assist me. Using all of your most chivalrous muscles, you hoist the burning limber and set Summer free. I didn't expect you to actually help me after I spent literally the entire day trying to murder you. I was so convinced that you were only talking to me as part of one of Ralph's vile schemes. I suppose it's possible you might just be a nice person. I'm not. I just think you're hot. Yeah, I used some of my vast fortune to buy myself a great personality. So, about all those times you tried to murder me, yes, that was all a dreadful mistake. Please accept my apology, or else. That said, I must commend you on how you handled yourself. Most people aren't nearly so composed while they're being murdered several times within the space of 3 hours. Maybe we can start again. But for now, we should probably get out of here. These words are still extremely on fire. You all make haste to leave the raging forest fire to itself. Cowgirl. Not sure if that's your look, dear. Hey, just enjoying ourselves at the beach. Right, what were we doing? Every time I have a date, I'm like, what were my tactics for business again? I win. Now you must change clothing. And actually, now that I think about it, genuinely actually not be dated.
To go.
Of course. Well, I mean, I don't know. The stubble might actually suit you better. I don't know about this, but let's see if we can just change it to stubble. No. No. No, 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 no. That's fine, but no, no, delete, no, undo, stop. Mercenary click town square to buy out their employees. What?
I'm on it.
Oh, it's called, wow, but I get the employees. Fine. That'll do, I guess. I have a lot of employees suddenly. And a lot less money. Oh no, insult. Oh, tie. Insult. Insult. You gutter snipe. I win.
You win this round.
Indeed I do. New date available. Rioters have appeared. But it's fine because my taxes are not due. If only that were true. But anyway, that is your whack for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're ramping up quickly. They've got abilities now. I need to start like micromanaging everybody. Things are getting intense. But it's fine, because I love this game. But anyway, that's your whack for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, bat the subscribe button, like the video, give your banter in the section down below, all that jazz, and I'll catch you nuggets in the next one, alright?
Heading back.
Cheery bye. Indeed it is. Go on, name a crime. Shoplifting, resisting arrest, rude gestures. Duh, come on, ask me a hard one. Blackmail, fraud, tax evasion. Of course, mere child's play. Stealing from the rich, giving to the poor, insulting the queen. Everyone should do that. But unfortunately, she's dead. Angel swims so boobfully that her bosom pops. The buttons of her blood. She's not even got any buttons. If I gained money every time I told a medical professional to go fuck themselves, I would be slightly less poor than I am now. Summer Starling has once again stormed the premises, and your business maid is refusing to come within 100 feet of her, so it has fallen to me to introduce her.